Hey guys, it's Jaclyn, and today I wanted to film a little beach house tour for you guys. I know a lot of you guys have been asking to see it, so I thought I might as well show you guys. So I'm gonna start here. We are outside, and this is just the little door. And there is like, I guess not the front door because the front of the house is like facing the beach. It's kind of like the back door, but this is the door that you enter through. So let's start over here. So basically you walk in. Ooh, I just kind of stepped in a little puddle. That was weird. So we got this little calendar here. It actually shows you like the tide schedule, which is really cool. So you know when it's gonna be high tide and not. So here is the kitchen. And we have been living here for the last little bit, so it might be a little messy, so I'm sorry. We also have this little Keurig machine here, which we don't have one back home, so I've really been taking advantage of that and really loving that recently. So that's basically the little kitchen. And then you walk over here, there's like little like stools and stuff like that if you want to just eat there. And then the little like family room is here. So it is a white couch, which I'm a very messy person, so trying to keep this clean sometimes can be a pain. But I do my best to not spill things on it. We also have some magazines here, just a few in case you wanted to read any. And then, so this is kind of like the top floor. There is also a downstairs, which I'll show you guys. But you can walk out here, and then there's like a little balcony. So you've got some chairs over there. There's also like the staircase over here that takes you to downstairs. I'll show you downstairs after though. So there's like a little bench. There's also a barbecue over there, which we haven't really used yet, but it's there in case we need it. And then here is the view from up here. So let me take you guys back inside and I'll show you the rest. You don't know how many times, where is the opening? How many times I've almost walked into that glass door. And then there's just a little like kitchen kind of area over here. And then I've just got this little puzzle over here that I've been working on for the last little bit. I'm gonna get that done before we leave. And then I'll take you guys into my bedroom over here. So I've got this little like door here with a little sliding door, which don't think I can pull it out right now, but that's okay. So it's basically just little bunk beds in here. So this is normally where I throw all my stuff and I keep all my clothes down here, but then I actually end up sleeping on the top bunk up here, which again is a little messy, so I apologize for the mess. There's a nice little TV up here, which is nice. But what I really like about the top bunk is that, actually, I'm gonna just climb up here. Ooh. What I really like about the top bunk, I really hope this isn't making you guys dizzy, but when I lay down over here, you can see like the water. And I don't know, I just really like watching the sunrise up here when I wake up. So that is where I sleep. Okay. Oh, I hope I don't drop the camera as I'm coming down. Okay. Okay, and then off of my bedroom, there's a little bathroom here. So it's just got like, you know, your regular little shower bath and then a little bathroom. So that is basically it for upstairs. Let me take you guys downstairs and show you, oh, hello. Let me show you what is downstairs. So if you come back kind of up to the main door, and instead of going this way, if you go over here, there is like a little staircase, and then let me bring you guys down. So right when you come down, there is kind of like this little, I don't know how to call this, not a little office area, but like a little desk space. And then off of that, there is like a little laundry room and just an area where you can keep all your beach stuff and like wet towels and things like that. And then over here, this is my brother's room. So you just want to open these two doors here. And it basically just has enough room for a nice bed inside. And then there's basically just a little TV. And that's pretty much it for this room. But I really like this room because you have a really nice view of like the water as well. So that is my brother's room. Let me take you into my parents' bedroom. Let me just close these doors back up. I don't think I closed those right. Oh, there we go. Oh, and one thing that I want to show you guys quickly. What I really like about this place is how it has all these like kind of exposed old wooden kind of floorboards, which I think is really nice. So it just kind of adds to like the really rustic kind of homey feel. So then inside here, this is my parents' bedroom. So on the right, we have like the main bed. And then it just kind of has, it's kind of interesting. It has like these little shutter things that lead to the bathroom. And then just a little TV, and this leads you to the deck. I'll take you guys out on the deck in a second. I'll just show you the bathroom and the rest of this floor. So if you just come back through here, close the door. This is basically like the main bathroom down here. So this is the bathroom here, and it's got a nice shower. The shower is actually pretty cool because it's like extra long. I don't know how to explain it. It's like longer than your average shower, which is nice that you got some room in there. So it's just, yeah, shower, sink, and then off to the side is like the little bathroom. So nothing crazy, just, you know, a little bathroom. And then back through here, we just have like the main kind of walk-in closet, which is where I've been storing most of my shoes, I'm sure you can see. And I mean, it's not too like packed and full right now because we're only here for a few weeks. We didn't bring too much stuff. But there's lots of like nice shelving areas for a bunch of different things. And you know, just regular closet things. This is probably my favorite thing. I love wearing bathrobes around the house. So I've been getting my use out of that guy. So then that is basically it for the closet. There's our suitcases. And let me show you now outside. So let me close this up. Okay, and the lower deck is probably like my favorite spot out of the entire house. I just love being out here. So I hope you guys can still hear me okay, because I find the wind, with this camera, the wind sounds super loud and like the waves sound really, really loud. So I hope you guys can still hear me okay. But there's basically like this little hanging bed out here, which I love. I can just like nap on this and lounge on this all day. I love this hanging bed. And there's a little hot tub over here, which has been nice because the water has been a bit colder this trip. So if you still want to kind of get in the water, you can be in the hot tub and imagine you're in the ocean. And then over here, there's like this little kind of picnic table almost. But I love having like our family dinners out here and just watching the sunset. The sunset's always right over there, so you get like a perfect view of the sunset while you're eating dinner over here. It's also really nice too because these little hanging guys actually have some candles inside. So once it gets dark out, you can light those and it's nice and bright out here still. And then I really like these too. These are basically like the, I don't know, they're kind of like cushioned little ledges, so that way you can like lay on it or like read a book out there and just kind of sit by the water. And then over here, there's like these two little lifeguard kind of chairs that you can just kind of sit and watch the water as well. Oh my gosh, the tide is so low right now. I need to go out and go for a little walk or something later. There's always so many starfishes and like little sea creatures over there. And then, like I said, there's always sea lions and dolphins that like come by every single morning. And there's this one sea lion that loves to lay on that rock right there. So yeah, that is basically the view from the beach. And there's over there. Down there you can kind of see, you can't really see right now, but at nighttime you can see like Santa Monica Pier all lit up, which is really nice as well. But yeah, that is basically the whole house and the whole little tour. So there you can see like the little upper deck and like the lower deck. So I'm actually gonna go up these stairs and go back upstairs. So that is the entire beach house tour. I hope that you guys enjoyed watching this. I know I love watching other people's house tours. I could just watch them all day. I find them so interesting. So I hope you guys enjoyed watching this. And I just realized it kind of looks like I'm naked when I'm wearing this shirt. I can assure you that I have a shirt on. So I hope you guys enjoyed watching this. Thank you guys so much. And I will see you guys very soon. Bye!